When Nigeria sneezes, West Africa shivers. I know when Babangida gave Ghana about 6 fighter jets as a big brother. The fact that he had oil money, Nigeria became a giant.
How can we define giants with darkness? Do you see how noisy the generators are?
You people are not giants, they are ants of Africa.
So what are you still doing in Nigeria? Why you know that Nigeria is an
What am I
ant?
still doing in Nigeria?
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll come back to that.
Jerry Rawlings is weeping in the grave. That what he did then as a head of state, they've messed up everything. Do you know we give Ghana light?
No.
You don't have lights.
No!
Jollof rice is not a Nigerian, Ghanaian, anybody's thing.
Nigeria produces the best jollof in the whole world.
You guys, have you seen your rice? It's short.
Why are we fighting over rice?
Rice.
Like, why? It's unnecessary.
Here are the prompts we'll be discussing on today's episode. The first prompt is, Nigeria is the giant of Africa.
Nigeria is the biggest in all things. Though our leaders are bad, that's the only place I'll say that Nigeria is lacking behind. But in our economy, we have the best opportunities. Art, music, movies, just name it, everything. Nigeria is better.
Since independence, I believe Nigeria has been leading in music. We still have the likes of King Sunny Ade, late Fela Nicola Pokuti, and so on. And right now, what Burna Boy and Davido and Wizkid and Tiwa Savage and Era Star, and I think Thames, what they are doing at the world stage is beyond even them.
Nigeria is a giant of Africa. You have the largest population. The people are also very industrious. What makes them a giant is the role they play to the other African countries. Nigeria has harbored a lot of Africans. I'm a Ghanaian. In 1981, when J.J. Rawlings came into power, by that misrule, a lot of Ghanaians had to leave the country. They had nowhere to go. It's Nigeria they came. When it comes to industry, when Nigeria sneezes, West Africa shivers. But I don't agree that the Nigerian leaders are bad. When you ask a Nigerian, what's your problem? You say, our leader. How many Nigeria here will knock somebody in the night with a car and we say, I've knocked somebody? How many of them will reach a traffic light? It's red, and they will wait for it to be green. You don't want to obey law. You lost your humanity. You're looking for a leader. It is Nigerians that will build Nigeria, not the leaders. If footballers are choosing a leader, a captain, the captain must be a footballer. So if the team is good, the captain will perform. But Nigerians believe that go and vote and choose leaders and blame them. That's not how to build a country.
Can the disagreeers now speak?
Nigeria is a good country, but saying it's giant. How can we define giants with darkness? Do you see how noisy the generators are? How can you define giant with insecurity? Come on. If you're talking about music, if you're talking about movie industry, we give you said your country is giant, but the presidents, but the leaders, but so that buts make you not a giant.
Insecurity. You can't go out by 2 a.m. in Nigeria. You get kidnapped or raped. When there is no security in the country, then what is now the purpose of saying that the country is the giant of Africa? You say you are the giant of Africa. That is, you're an example to the other African countries. And there's no security in the country. And you people are boasting. There is nothing to boast about it. You people are not giant. They are ants of Africa. Let's see.
Okay, according to what you said, there's no perfect country in the world. When it comes to insecurity, the best countries in the world, America has insecurity. People carry guns, enter schools, kill children. Things happen everywhere. We go out at night sometimes. There are places where there are insecurities. Some places are free too. I'm an artist, I go out at night.
Okay.
Freely. My name is Brain. I'm an artist and a fitness trainer. I'm Nigerian. In some ways, they were not being sincere. They were just trying to make Ghana look better. Of course, every country has their shortcomings, right? But that does not take away the fact that Nigeria is still the giant of Africa.
I'm practically a night crawler. Lagos operates 24/7 round the clock. No, 24/7 round the clock.
Boasting.
And
That's the truth.
that 2 o'clock you mentioned, Life has just started.
You're talking about Lagos. What about other states?
I only talk about where I live, where I know.
It's not only Lagos that
is
makes
Nigeria.
up Nigeria. There are other states
So what
that
are you
makes
still
up...
doing in Nigeria when you know that Nigeria is
What am I
unknown?
still doing in Nigeria?
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll come back to that.
When you talk of nightlife,
Yeah.
if you've been to other African countries, to God, Nigeria never starts.
Thank you.
Why me, I think Nigeria is a giant, is the vibrancy of the people to face all these odds they are facing.
Thank you.
That makes them a giant to me. If 200 billion, even naira, moves from British economy, British economy will totter.
Hey.
But here, one person, they say, so woman carry 250 billion. Nigerians will say, ooh, we are moving. The money that is getting missing through corruption at the top hierarchy and even down, if it moves from Ghana, they will clean Ghana from world map.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Why are you lying?
UK PM said the same thing.
ECOWAS headquarters is built here. And Nigeria contributes the biggest money to ECOWAS. It's a big brother. I know when Babangida gave Ghana about 6 fighter jets as a big brother. The fact that he had oil money, by that wealth, Nigeria became a giant. My name is Uncle Atafrumpong, but my pseudonym is Teacher Asante. I'm a teacher, English teacher. I'm an artist. I'm a writer, and then child and woman activist. I was in Ghana. I came here, and I came in exile. I had to stay here almost 15 years. So after my exile was over, because they changed the government there, I went back. I was not feeling comfortable there, so I came back here, and I made here my home.
Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. My boss is literally going to sack me if we don't get to 100K subscribers in the first half of this year. Now, back to the show. Please signify if you agree with the prompt. The Jollof war is unnecessary.
I believe it is not necessary because Nigeria produces the best jollof in the whole world. I've been to so many countries of the world. Nigerian food mainly dominates the big parties. If I'm going to be narrow-minded now, Ghana doesn't even have food. So I've been there and I'm sick. So it's not necessary.
Coming from someone who said he lives in Lagos, so he's talking about just Lagos. How long have you been in Ghana? Probably visited Accra or Kumasi. But do you know how many tribes we have? These regions have their own local delicacies. We have a lot of food. You don't know, you don't know.
When you look at Nigerian pounded yam with a porridge,
We have
you
pounded
look at
yam,
amala with
we have pounded
gbegiri.
plantain.
I believe the war is unnecessary because, first off, jollof rice is not a Nigerian, Ghanaian, anybody's thing. It is not for any of us.
Exactly.
We just made adaptations of whatever the original recipes and everybody's just making theirs. It is generally a West African food. It is even more for Senegal than it is for Ghana or even for Nigerians. Everybody has what they prefer. Ghanaian jollof rice has the type of spices that they like to cook it with. Nigerian jollof rice has the type of spices that they cook it with. So I don't believe that anybody should be fighting
Sorry,
any
do
war.
Nigerians put
It's
spices
totally-
in their jollof?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
You probably had maybe a bad one.
Why are we fighting over rice?
Rice.
Like, why? It's unnecessary.
Why?
Eat what you like. Yes. If you like Nigerian rice, eat it. If you like Ghanaian rice, eat it.
But it
Why are we
doesn't even
arguing
belong
what's
to any
best?
of us.
It's just food.
I don't know why you will see something white and you still want to argue about it. All of us here, perfume and no perfume, what would you take?
Are we talking about rice?
I'm talking about how you smell.
Of course, perfume.
Perfume.
And we use perfume rice. You guys, have you seen your rice? It's short.
How can I be eating
It's
perfume?
short. I wish you actually taste a proper Ghana jollof.
Have you ever tasted a proper Nigerian jollof?
But I've been here for like months. They don't put spices in the food. No
Maybe the
pepper. I
person
don't
that put
feel
that one
it.
does not know how to cook.
Come on, at all the restaurants.
Can the disagreeer now speak?
Food as a topic is heaven. It creates room for conversation. This time, between Ghana and Nigeria, We need the two countries to come together. And no topic can be better than food. But I disagree with you when you say Ghana doesn't have food. In fact, the country that doesn't have food in Africa is Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Are you sure?
I am coming.
God bless you.
Since when rice became the food of Nigerians? It is after Babangida. Nigerians were not eating rice.
Mbano.
All Nigeria knows is eba, amala, ewedu, egusi, ogbono, pounded yam. When did rice come into Nigeria? I've been here for 40 years. Nigerians eat rice only on occasions. The only area I'll give to Nigeria, Ghanaians don't eat vegetables much.
We don't eat it much.
We are only eating cocoyam leaf. Ugu is Nigeria's gift for the world. That one I agree.
Though I've never been to Ghana, but I just feel they should start eating good food because good food is good for the body. Every time, all I see on the net and physically is all this cassava food with raw pepper, raw tomatoes, raw onions, raw vegetables. And I'm like, don't these people have good food?
Ghana has a better living environment than Nigeria.
This is fact. If you are denying facts, I don't know, then you don't want to go to heaven. You don't believe in God if you don't. What are you
No.
saying?
You know what is happening? Somebody went to Ghana and then they are climbing to the top of the hotel. He said, I didn't lock my car. I didn't lock my car. They say, calm down, you are in Ghana, calm down.
You are in Ghana, you are safe.
Nigeria economically is ahead, but it is underdeveloped sociologically. As soon as the white man left Nigeria big men moved into white man's apartment, started living as white man. They were far from the people, and they were the educated elites. So how can they develop a sociology they are not part of?
Yeah.
Ghana leaders live with the people.
The first time I came to Nigeria, they stole my phone. First time, I went back to my country, came again, finished school in December, they stole my phone again.
You were careless, man.
I was careless. No.
You need to be street smart in Nigeria.
I never thought that people take phones. Ghana is one of the safest African countries, not West Africa, the safest African countries you would ever.
Clap for yourself.
We're happy for you, honestly, but then you cannot say that the crime rate in your country is not on the high side. When you come to Nigeria and you say that they steal your phones, I'm sure there are places in Ghana that you would go to and your things will get missing.
Unless you go to Zongo.
I don't care. It's Zongo in Ghana.
Zongo.
Yes, it is. There are places in Nigeria, in Lagos here, where you would not find things like that.
As at now, we have 20 million Nigerians in Ghana. They are more than the Ashantis, the biggest tribe in Ghana. And as the more they go, the more the crime rate is up.
So I've been to Ghana once. I didn't stay for too long, but I enjoyed it. The standard of living was just good, so yeah.
Can the disagreeer now speak?
Okay, I totally disagree because now what's the population of Ghana? When you get to Banana Island, for instance, you will not say Banana Island is dirty. When you get to Maitama in Abuja, you will not say it's dirty. When you get to Omole Phase 2 in Lagos, or Magodo Phase 1 or Magodo Phase 2, or GRA Ikeja, you will not say it's dirty. So where am I going now? The budget for the cleaning of Ghana is what a local government...
Coming from someone who said if they take their money from UK.
The whole of Ghana is what Lagos State will use, what they will use in a month, Lagos will use it in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So if you are now saying Lagos is not too, Nigeria is not too clean, it's because we are big and we'll get there.
To him, much is given.
Much is expected.
Much is expected.
Yeah.
The examples you gave falls from what you call fallacy of unrelated model.
How do you...
And I'm going to break it down for you.
Break it down. What is fallacy?
The fallacy is you are now quoting estates, private homes.
For the higher minds.
As a general sociology.
No.
That is where you fall. 2. There's nowhere you see somebody squatting on the bridge shitting in Ghana. And then when you watch Ghana films, when you watch Ghana films, watch the street. You can't drop your water. It's like Calabar. at least some part of Nigeria.
Oh, no, you
I am
haven't mentioned
coming.
Calabar.
No, Nigeria generally. You see somebody come from Jeep, he bring his prick out, he's pissing in the street. It can't happen in Ghana.
At all.
4,
I agree with
you
you.
can ask for your direction in Ghana without problem. But here, if you ask you are going here, they will show you here. 5, somebody went to Ghana and goes one way. It is civilians that stopped him. Why are you going one way? He said, hey, you're going here now. He said, wait, it's them that call police for him. The sociology is developed. So the conditions are better.
I personally have not been to Ghana, but I have friends that have been to Ghana, and they always have, like, you know, good, like, in comparison to how things are in Nigeria, they always have better things to say about Ghana than Nigeria. So, yeah.
Apart from that, the living here is very hostile. Me, sometimes I take public transport when I'm going for jobs, save money. Now, if I take a public transport in Ghana, it's smooth. Mates, we call our conductor mates. So mates, you give your money, you will get here. You see in Niger, after Aja, you will be thinking about yourself in the public bus. Then you see all those guys, Agberu, hey, give us!
Give us money.
They're attacking the driver. And if the driver doesn't stop, they try to bang the door. Like, if I'm lying.
You're not lying.
Yeah, finally, I
It's
agree
so
with
true.
you
And
for
it's
the
not,
first
and it's
time.
not once, it's not going along the road. Just be ready to face an Agbero. Some drivers here are very, very hostile. I don't know whether they are depressed or it's a normal way of thing.
No, some are high on substance.
They don't know how to talk nicely. You can see a Lagos driver driving and he'll be smoking.
Yes.
And he will drink.
I'll be drinking.
You will see people on the street smoking cigarettes. Come on, cigarette is normal.
As
But you don't have to do it when you are
Nigerians
working.
that go to Ghana, whether you can light Indian hemp and walk in the street in Ghana.
You'll be
Try it
arrested.
in Ghana.
You see why I should visit Ghana?
The great fella was put himself for 1 week. It took international to bring him out.
Give it to Ghana. They might not be there yet, but at least they are trying. And I'm using this opportunity to tell our leaders too that a clean environment is desirable and that security is the ultimate if they are really looking for investors.
If Ghana had the resources Nigeria have, they will do better.
Well, I agree that if Ghana had the resources Nigeria has now, they will do better. It's because even with the little they have, they are doing better than Nigeria. So how much more they now have what Nigeria has? They'll be competing with UK.
One small boy followed the papa to Kutuka International Airport. He said, Daddy, are we in London? And then here, small boy is here, and then he saw the moon. Then he said, Daddy, Nepal. It's a sad story with the resources we have here. And then Ghana, the people believe in the traditional institutions, and the politicians listen to their chiefs. So you can't mess up with our resources. Everybody is holding biro in Ghana.
If we have what Nigerians have, we will be more. We will do better. We will do great. I left my country where there is 24/7 lights. I'm a thick-ass black woman. When I walk, my body shakes. But see, I've shrinked. Because I have to come to school here, because the movie industry here is doing better, because the actresses, they are producing. Actors are producing.
Money is here.
We don't have that. If we had that in my country, I would have been a star by now. My name is Aisha Abubakar. I'm an actress. I'm a Ghanaian. Well, I've been in Nigeria now roughly for like a year. I came to Nigeria because of the movie industry and enrolled in a film school. And since then, I've been working. And I really hope and wish I succeed.
Can the disagreeers now speak?
I believe that the corruption that we have in Nigeria is also present in Ghana.
Exactly.
If Ghana has access to the type of resources that Nigerians have, if they get hold of the type of resources that Nigerians have, trust me, they are going to do a lot worse than what Nigeria is currently doing with what we have. I believe that they are doing so much better because they have access. The access is limited.
Jerry Rawlings is weeping in the grave. That what he did then as a head of state, they've messed up everything. No, it's my turn to talk. Papa, put down your hand. as lean as PHCN is, do you know we give Ghana light?
And you don't have lights.
No.
They complain the NNPC is rubbish. Truly, NNPC, they are not doing well. In spite of that, either directly or indirectly, Ghana, maybe 20,
Okay.
30,
Are
40%
you-
of their oil
Okay.
is from Nigeria.
Have you finished?
So
Have you
I've not
finished?
finished. So if you are now saying they will do well, I'm still repeating it. You see, you only steal what you are exposed to.
I'm hearing they say Nigeria is giving Ghana light. For a long time, Nigeria has been supplying Ghana fuel, petrol, until Ghana discovered a little. And then when it comes to gas, Nigeria supply Ghana gas. But when it comes to light, Ghana is working hard to make sure there's always light. If you say Nigeria is giving Ghana light, it's like a lizard promising somebody a suit. This is a country, 10 years no light off. Ghana has the biggest man-made dam in the world, Akosombo. And the trade turbines are even unused. You said Rawlings is crying.
It's crying the grave.
That information that has been pending in Nigeria is a very serious symptom of lack of information in the country.
Talk to
And
us.
it has contributed to a lot of Nigeria backwardness. When did J.J. Rawlings take over power in Ghana? 1979. When did Ghanaians flooded this country? 81, 82, 83. Who drove them here? That is number one for you. Nigerians believed that Ghana was corrupt. J.J. Rawlings came to kill the barbarian men, and then Ghana became all right. It is the biggest misinformation in the annals of West African history. Ask me why.
Why?
One, Ghana doesn't even have that money for anybody to steal, to become corrupt like Nigeria. One. Two, those men they killed, for your information, house they didn't have, the 7 generals they shot.
They were
House
soldiers.
they didn't have. None of them ever took their children to Europe to go to school. All their children were in Ghana schools, government schools. 3, they gave us free education. I am a beneficiary. Quality education, free. They give us health, free. J.J. Rawlings came and condemned all. Before Rawlings died, he was the 6th richest man in Ghana. Where did he get the money? When Rawlings was leaving Ghana, how much was CD to dollar? 1 million CD to $100. How did he improve our economy? So it's a misinformation because Nigerians are looking for someone to come and kill their big man. They heard that Rawlings killed big men. So Rawlings is their hero without the facts. Don't go there.
Nigeria and Ghana has more similarities than differences.
We have a lot of things in common, even though we disagree in a few other things. We always consume stuff from each other. So I think we have more similarities than differences.
And then the two countries were colonized by the same colonialist, Britain. So we speak the same English. That's why a Ghanaian found it hard to run to Nigeria, and Nigerian found it hard, easier to run to Nigeria, and Nigeria found it easier to run to Ghana. I think you understand. And when you take the music, the high life, if you listen to the Igbo music, the instruments is similar, only the wordings, that the language changes. We have music, high life, dancing, and recently Nigerians are also influencing Ghana.
Yeah.
So this similarities are getting closer. Before, if somebody dies in Ghana, and they've not buried the person, nobody will eat. Nigeria here, if somebody dies, it's party. Somebody born is party. Somebody birthday is party. That culture, Ghanaians are picking it.
For me, I can say the same. The only thing is that Niger guys, they don't like going out on dates. They like sleeping in hotels. Apart from that, I think the love is mutual. The women love the Niger men, and the Niger men love. I don't know if they think they are easy. Apart from that, they are very accommodating. Nigerians are very nice people because with all the hardships in this country, I don't think I would have been able to stay a day if I didn't meet good Nigerians. Thank you, Nigeria. Like, I so much appreciate just the people. Just the people.
You're welcome.
First good thing you're saying about Nigeria. Nice.
Can the disagreeer now speak?
What is God? It is God, it's not God. We're in Africa, we are not abroad.
in Ghana, when it comes to English, we have a teacher teaching mechanical grammar and a teacher teaching textual grammar.
So is that why you call God God?
Yes, because a language, good English must be spoken with original dialect. Anywhere I speak, the first question they will ask, you a Ghanaian, Abi? The Nigerian brand of English and the Ghana brand of, none is better than each other. But the problem is that the exams, O level, they don't use the Nigerian dialect to do exams. So our children here are failing. Because if you say H-O-T, Nigeria will say hot. H-U-T, he will say hot. H-U-R-U-T, he will say hot.
Oh, yeah, tell us what
So
it
if
is.
he goes to exam, he will fail.
Those three examples.
O in the middle of two consonants is O. U in the middle of two consonants is A. U-R in the middle of two consonants is E. So it is church.
Church.
With
You are
me?
going to church. Me, I'm going to church.
Which is the Nigerian
We're not the
dialect.
same.
At the end of the day, I was kind of agreeing to it because I just felt in terms of linguistics, if I'm God and somebody is calling me God, if he or she is praying to me, I will not listen because I just assume he's talking to a different person. And in terms of rivalry or whatever, that I feel we have a lot of things to gain if we work in unity.
We have come to the end of today's show. I hope we're able to find some understanding.
My
There's
God.
no beef
Okay,
now.
let's not be
From today, you are my friend. You are my friend.
Maybe I
I will
don't
take
catch you
your
for
number.
street.